Ready.
Okay, great. So good afternoon, everybody. This is the public hearing for the collective bargaining agreement that we have in front of us today. So we'll conduct the public hearing with the committee meeting held right after this. Representative Walker, do you have anything?
No, I just want to thank everybody for all that pitched in yesterday from that marathon we had. It was incredible to see everybody pitching in, and thank you again for all your hard work. That's all. Thank you.
Representative France.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I look forward to the discussion. Thank you.
And I know that Senator Minor is also in another marathon meeting in environment, so he'll pop in when he can, but he said he was going to be busy for this part of it. So up first, we have, is Elizabeth Graham here from the judicial branch?
Yes, right here, Senator.
Okay, Elizabeth, who is speaking for Judish? Is it you? Is it Brian? Is it all of you?
I'll take the lead, and if we need to bring Brian Hill and Joyce Santero in to respond to your questions, we will do so.
Thank you, ma'am. Go ahead, the floor is yours.
Thank you very much. We appreciate the time you're devoting to this arbitration award. My name's Elizabeth Graham. I'm the Executive Director for Administrative Services for the Judicial Branch, and I have responsibility for human resource management functions, including collective bargaining agreements, arbitration negotiations, and so on. The arbitration award that you're considering today represents an element in the current contract, which included a wage reopener for this fiscal year, fiscal 22. The parties came to arbitration and issued last best offers. The branch issued a last best offer of 2% cost of living increase, and the AFT bargaining unit offered a 3% cost of living increase. This wage reopener is restricted to general wage increases. As you note from the document that you've received, the arbitrator awarded a 3% increase. This increase pertains to bargaining unit 58, bargaining unit 52, and bargaining unit 42. 42 is the largest unit. There are about 1,100 employees in that unit, many of them probation officers, court staff, and so on. The bargaining unit 52 is smaller. There are 175 members in that unit. It includes accountants. It includes our information technology series, and again, a smaller unit of 175. And the smallest bargaining unit, 58 members, represents permanent law clerks to Supreme Court justices, to appellate judges, and one specialized staff attorney position. So we're happy to answer any questions that you may have regarding this arbitration award. And as you indicated, Senator, there are others on the call who can answer any specific questions that may be necessary.
So Elizabeth, who's going to give us the fiscal analysis of the contract?
I can give you an overview of that, Senator. I believe you have in your packet a summary document by bargaining unit. So the total projected cost of implementing this arbitration award is $3.7 million. And as I mentioned, there are 3 bargaining units involved. The cost associated with bargaining unit 58 is $95,000. The cost for bargaining unit 52 is $492,000. And again, for the largest unit, bargaining unit 42, it's $3.1 million. Those costs include the 3% general wage increase that's awarded. It also includes the other costs associated and built into the contracts, annual increments, top step bonuses as may be appropriate. There are specific fees. Auto usage is one element of one of the contracts. And I do believe in your packet, there's a chart that illustrates by bargaining unit those distinct costs.
And the ancillary costs, the AI and the other costs, were those built into the prior contract, or are they specific to this wage reopener?
The wage reopener is just the general wage increase. So the
So-
other costs were recognized previously.
Okay, great. That clears up that component of it. Are there any questions? Representative Belinsky.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I'd like to defer, though, to first hear from my ranking member, Representative France.
Representative France.
Thank you, Representative Belinsky. Thank you, Madam Chair. One question I noted in the arbitration agreement that Shipman and Goodwin was represented the state. Were they also involved in the original negotiations, or if not, who was involved representing the state in the original negotiations prior to arbitration?
Mhm. The AFT contract, I'm trying to recall now. I do believe they were serving as the lead negotiator for the AFT contract for the master contract. Brian, can you just confirm that for me? Brian Hill on the call.
Thank you, Libby. I will have to confirm that detail as to who our chief negotiator is, and I will try to do that in short order.
Thank you.
Representative.
Thank you, Madam Chair. And the second question, does the 3% general wage increase, I think I know the answer, but confirming, does it apply to other aspects such as the stipend, or is it just the general wage provision that the 3% applies to?
Just the general wage provision. That was the scope of the wage reopener.
I guess if you could indulge me one final question. I know you like two questions, but could you provide what the basis was for the state's best and final offer of 2%?
The basis was the circumstances that existed at the point the arbitration was ongoing, which was in September of 2021, built on historical patterns previously reported in prior contracts, also built on information related to awards that had been made to other unions. There's reference made in the Arbitration Award representative to the state police contract. So there were some benchmarks that were referred to with regard to the 2% last best offer that the judicial branch put forward.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Thank you very much, Representative France. Representative Harrison, I'm going to go to Representative Belinsky because he ceded his place before to Representative France. Representative Belinsky.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Sorry, Rep. Harrison.
Uh-oh. I think you froze, sir. I don't know if you can hear us. You froze or I froze?
You're
So,
good, Madam Chair.
He froze. There you go.
Okay. Representative Harrison, while Representative Belinsky is trying to figure out his internet connection.
I have a question. Did this bargaining unit end up incorporating any of the managers? Did they end up in the bargaining unit?
A couple of quick questions.
Hold on, Representative Belinsky. Go ahead, Representative Harrison.
So similar to what we had last session, I want to know, did any managers end up getting incorporated into any of these bargaining units?
This did not have an accretion in it.
Okay, thank you.
Did we lose, Madam Chair? Madam Administrator, did we lose Representative Belinsky?
Belinsky, I think, is back. Can you hear me?
Okay, yes, we can hear you now. Go ahead, sir.
All right, thank you very much. So it was observed before that the fiscal impact on this particular arbitration award was, I think, $3.9 million, but with benefits, I just wanted to confirm that the actual impact is $4.5 million. Is that correct?
Neil Ayers? Or someone from OFA?
I defer to Chris Perot on this, but our fiscal note includes a total of about 4.33 million from all costs.
Okay. Thank you very much, Mr. Ayers. And then I just have sort of a pandemic-related question. Were the state employees that are covered by this look-back adjustment, were they engaged in 5-day-a-week work? Because or during the period that this encompasses, which obviously included some time when the judicial branch was not fully open.
Happy to take that question, Representative Belinsky. Of course, our posture with regard to the COVID response changed over the duration of the pandemic itself. So an early posture in 2020. And then as we introduced more virtual technology, we were able to bring more employees back, and all the other enhancements and improvements that we've made across government, the cleaning and the HVACs and so on. So when those issues were taken care of, it allowed us to increase our workforce dramatically. So this particular arbitration award pertains to fiscal year 22, so this fiscal year. So perhaps I'll answer the question within that context if that works. Everyone in the branch is back at work. We do, in some instances, have individuals who are authorized to work on a restricted schedule on a remote basis, but everyone is back at work, working their full work schedule, and in the various disciplines that they represent. And as I mentioned earlier, the bargaining unit 42 is the largest one, and that would include probation staff who do field work as well as office work. We also have court-based staff who would be facility-based employees. So I'm hopeful that answers your question.
That answers my question. It also underscores the essential worker component of the award. So I appreciate that. Thank you very much, and thank you, Madam Chair.
Thank you very much, Representative Belinsky. Representative Harrison.
So on page 2 of this, Madam Chair, it indicates that there are bargaining units 52 and 58, which comprise newly accreted job classes. So can somebody explain that, please?
They were accreted last year, not this year. They weren't part of this arbitration is only about the general wage increase. So they were accreted, but when we were doing all this last year.
Okay, so they weren't part of it then prior to that and subject to being part of this contract until they were accreted in.
Correct, last year.
Okay.
So it's this particular contract, this particular arbitration award is just about the general wage increase, but we did accrete some people into it last year that's not part of the current arbitration award. There were no new positions put into this arbitration award because it was only allowed by the confines of the contract that was only allowed for a wage reopener on the general wage increase.
Okay, thank you. And then this morning, my next question was, we talked about retroactive for people who may have retired. Did we get an answer for that?
No, that would be a good question for you to ask right now, Representative Harrison.
So thank you, Madam Chair. Actually, I think Madam Chair's question this morning was, will people get retroactive pay if they have retired or otherwise left employment and be covered by this negotiated arbitration award?
I'm happy to respond to that, Representative Harrison. These costs are retroactive to July 1/21. However, as I understand and as we costed out the implications, we certainly will be making payments to active employees. I believe, and I could be corrected here, Representative, that for those employees who have already retired, perhaps that adjustment will occur at the 2-year mark when their pension is audited by the Office of State Comptroller. I would have to double check on that to be sure, but this agreement is retroactive to July 1, and funds will be provided to the cohort of current employees.
Thank you.
All set, Representative Harrison? Thank you. Are there any other questions?
Senator Austin, if I may, I have an answer to an earlier question that I can supply.
Please go ahead.
Great. The question was who represented the judicial branch in contract negotiations for AFT, and the chief negotiator was a past employee, Mark Saracello, who at the time was the manager of labor relations, and he has since retired.
So that would be why you went to Shipman and Goodwin, because you had not replaced him?
That's right. And also the it was a staffing issue. Yes.
Thank you. Representative France, does that answer your question?
Yes, thank you very much, Madam Chair.
You're welcome. Thank you, Ms. Graham. We really appreciate it. We're going to go next to Marshall Seeger and Rob Moreau. Are you in?
Hi, Rob Moreau with JPE, Senator Austin. Thank you for having us.
Rob, is Marshall in also?
I am, Senator. Thank you.
Okay, go ahead, Rob.
We'd like to thank your committee for having us today. I'm going to defer to our legal counsel, Marshall Seeger.
Thank you, Rob. Thank you, Senator Austin, committee members, for allowing us to testify. We're asking that the committee support the arbitration award. This was pursuant to a wage reopener and a wage reopener for the final year of our CBA. The parties went to interest arbitration in September of 2021. As Director Graham has indicated, it was a 2-day arbitration. The arbitration award was made due sometime before 1 February of this year. Arbitrator Selchik got the award out a few days early. It came to us on January 27th, and the branch has supplied the appropriate packets to the House and Senate clerks for approval of this arbitration award. We're willing to answer any questions that you have about the union's aspect as to this arbitration award, but I want to make it abundantly clear to the members of the committee that this is an arbitration award rather than a successor collective bargaining agreement. This deals only with wage packages for the current fiscal year, which started 7/1/21.
And Marshall, perhaps this question is best for you. Representative Harrison posed a question that I had asked when we were having our OFA briefing on the contract this morning. And that is, if someone retires, say they retired on January 1 this year, would they get back pay from July 1 to January 1?
I'm going to have to agree with Director Graham's recitation. There would be a recalculation required because of their wages would be reflective back to 7/1/21. How that recalculation for pension purposes occurs, that would be subject to the comptroller's regulations.
So that talks about the pension. They worked during those 6 months, and they were paid at a lower rate than their pay is now. Would they get that back pay for that rate between what they were paid now and what the rate is now? It's
my understanding that if they worked during the period covered by the arbitration award, the answer would be yes.
Thank you. Thank you. Representative Harrison, does that answer your question? You aren't muted, so you can speak.
Yes, it does. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Senator, can I also address something from a question that was asked by Representative Harrison, if I may, please?
Please go ahead, sir.
Yes, we did accrete groups, Representative Harrison, but those accretions were from 2018 and 2019, and our current posture with membership is that we do not have managers by statutory definition within our bargaining unit.
Representative Harrison, does
Thank
that,
you for that answer.
thank you. Are there any other comments or questions? Representative France?
And thank you, Madam Chair. And I have a similar question I asked previously on the state side. So from the union's perspective, what was the basis for the final best offer of 3%?
Thank you for the question, Representative. Again, using the framework supplied by Director Graham, historical practices, the statutory requirements for cost of living, labor market adjustments, et cetera. Frankly, what was in my view, a significant component of the arbitration award was the current rate of inflation, Representative France. So we tried to come in at a very reasonable level, considering the current rate of inflation and other trends regarding the labor market. The branch's last best offer was 2. They came in beneath the pay rates or the general wage increases for a comparative contract, which was the Connecticut State Police. They were at 2.25%. We had come in at 3%, primarily based on the current rates, or at that time, the rates of inflation in September of 2021.
Thank you for that answer. I appreciate it. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Thank you very much, Representative France. Representative Dathan?
Thank you very much, Madam Chair, and I have to apologize. My reception's been very spotty, so I may have missed the answer. Is this covered in the RSA account?
That would be no, this will be covered within the budget of the respective branches.
Got it. Okay, thank you very much, Senator.
You're welcome.
That's all.
All righty. Any other questions or comments? Seeing none, thank you very much. I do have one more person on the list, and I'm not certain that the person is relative to the question at hand. Adis Castillo, did that person make it into the?
No, Madam Chair, she did not.
Okay, great. I will end the public hearing. Thank you all for coming. This public hearing will now be ended, but stay on. We are going to go to a committee meeting right away. So don't go anywhere.
Can we
Please.
can we alert the people from judicial that we're getting ready to vote so that?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. We can do all that, and the union and the branch can both leave. We don't need you on the committee meeting. Thank you.
Thank you very much for your time.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Senator.
You're welcome. So can everybody start texting people in their respective caucuses so that we can get people in, because we are not leaving the votes open. We are not leaving the votes open. So if you could let your respective caucus members know to come in, because
and go forward to be an asset. We have a couple of hands raised in the room here. We'll start with Representative.
Thank you. So if we can start letting people know that we are not going to hold the votes open because we're required to get this file.
I do appreciate.
Representative Reyes, can you mute, please?
Available.
Thank you.
Madam Chair, are you letting Senator Minor know?
Yeah, I'm attempting to text.
Great, thank you.
Senator, I just texted him as well.
Thank you very much, Dave.
Sue, what's Rich Delaney's first name?
Hubert,
Hubert, thanks. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So Madam Administrator, can you start recording, please?
we don't record, it's all right.
No,
We're on-
I don't
Yeah,
do anything. Okay.
yeah, because we're on YouTube Live, we're good. We don't need Zoom anymore. The Zoom recording, anyway.
I think Craig's trying to get in.
Okay.
Madam Chair,
Yes,
I just wanted to confirm we're about to vote as well, or?
we are. I'm just looking for the list, that's all, of the meeting. Sorry. So we're going to call the committee meeting to order.
The Senate.
Tony, you want to call the House first?
No, you go ahead. You go to Senate. Go ahead.
Is Craig in? Should we wait for Craig?
We've got, I've got to wait for Craig coming in.
But I'll go with House first.
Okay.
I'd like a motion to vote on House Resolution number 3. May I have a motion?
Moved by Abercrombie,
Second.
Representative Dathan.
Let's see. I think I heard Representative Abercrombie and Representative Nolan or Dathan, one or the other. I couldn't hear. But those would be the two. Are there any questions on the House resolution? Representative France.
Thank you, Madam Chair. And I just have one for clarity, looking at the OFA analysis, I understand it from the public hearing. A yes vote here is affecting the 3% general wage increase, which is the first line in the table, as well as the 3 lines at the bottom that are impacted, which is Social Security, OPEB, and SERS. But the remaining lines are already part of the existing contract. Is that a correct statement?
That is correct, sir. I'm sorry. I should have been more clear when I asked for the promotion. Yes, that is correct, sir.
So if the vote is in favor, it's the entire table. The vote is not. The lines, with the exception of a 3% general wage increase, which include the annual increment, longevity, accrual payouts, overtime, and stipends, would be still part of the base contract.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Sorry. Are there any other questions? If not, House members only. Madam Administrator, would you like to call the roll?
Representative Walker,
Representative Walker votes in the affirmative.
Representative Dathan,
Representative Dathan
oh, you froze?
votes yes.
Thank you. Got it. Representative Nolan,
Representative Nolan in the affirmative.
Representative France,
Representative France votes no.
Representative Abercrombie,
Representative Abercrombie votes yes.
Representative Baker,
Representative Baker votes yes.
Representative Betts,
Representative Betts votes no.
Representative Belinsky,
You, Madam Administrator, Representative Belinsky votes no.
thank you, sir. Representative Candelaria, Representative Curry. Representative Delaney.
Representative Delaney votes in the affirmative.
Representative Dillon.
Good afternoon. Representative Dillon votes in the affirmative.
Thank you. Representative Felipe. Representative Ferraro.
Representative Ferraro votes no.
Representative Gibson.
Representative Gibson votes yes.
Representative Gilchrist.
Representative Gilchrist votes yes.
Representative Gonzalez.
Representative Gonzalez vote yes.
Representative Haddad.
Representative Haddad votes yes.
Representative Carol Hall.
Representative Carol Hall votes no.
Representative Joshua Hall. Representative Harrison.
Representative Harrison votes no.
Representative Hayes.
Representative Hayes votes no.
Representative Howard.
Representative Howard votes yes.
Representative Johnson.
Representative Johnson votes yes.
Representative Kennedy.
Kennedy votes no.
One more time, please.
Kennedy votes no.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Representative Luxembourg.
Luxembourg votes yes.
Representative McCarty.
Representative McCarty votes no.
Representative Paris.
Representative Paris votes yes.
Representative Pavlak D'Amato. Representative Porter.
Representative Porter votes in the affirmative.
Excuse me, Madam Chair. Senator McCrory.
Susan?
She's on that. She's answering a call from somebody.
She'll be with him, sir.
Okay. I see you, Representative Candelaria. Would you like to cast your vote?
Yes, Madam Administrator. Representative Candelaria in the affirmative.
Thank you, sir. All right, Representative, excuse me, let me finish, please, and then I'll circle back. So, Representative Reyes.
Representative Reyes in the affirmative, please.
I know that
Representative Rosario.
Representative Rosario in the affirmative.
Representative Ryan.
Representative Ryan votes yes.
Representative Sanchez.
Rep. Sanchez votes yes.
Representative Sims.
Representative Sims votes in the affirmative.
Representative Terciak.
Representative Terciak votes yes. Thanks.
Thank you. Representative Wilson.
Representative Wilson votes no.
Representative Zawistowski.
Representative Zawistowski votes no.
Do I have Representative Curry? Would you mute, please? Thank you.
Senator McCrory votes yes.
Sir, we're in the middle of the House members voting, with Senate members haven't voted yet. So I'll come around to you shortly.
Representative Curry votes yes, Susan.
Thank you. Representative Felipe. Is Representative Felipe on?
did make this an issue today. I appreciate your support.
Representative Reyes, would you please mute?
Anna, thank you, Senator.
Thank you, sir. Representative Felipe, Representative Joshua Hall, Representative Pavlak D'Amato.
Madam Administrator, may I have the tally?
Total number voting 35, those voting yea 24, those voting nay 11, those abstaining 0, those absent not voting 3.
Thank you, Madam. The matter passes.
Madam Chair, I was here. Sorry.
Yeah, we closed the vote. Sorry.
Got it.
So, just so everybody knows, we can have the, this is only for, we're only closing the votes for the contract, or the ARB award, because we're going to the rest of the committee meeting and the votes will be left open for that. So you don't have to worry about that component of it. Are you ready for the Senate now? Dave Wilson, did Craig come in? I can't get him to answer.
I don't see him.
Do I have any Republican senators in?
Senator Ciccarella was in at one point, but I don't know if he's here now.
Senator Summers is
Yes,
Thank you.
Wonderful.
Thank you. Very good. I just wanted to make sure I had some representation from the Senate Republican caucus. So I'll entertain a motion to vote.
We're eligible for.
So moved.
And we have 54 families.
Second.
Moved by Senator Kushner, seconded by Senator Flexer for Senate Resolution number 3, resolution proposing the approval of an arbitration award between the state of Connecticut and the Union of Professional Judicial Employees, AFT, CT, AFL-CIO. It's been moved and seconded. Is there any discussion? Seeing none, Madam Administrator, if you could call the roll, please.
Senator Austin,
Senator Austin votes in the affirmative.
Senator Hartley,
Senator Hartley in the affirmative.
Senator Minor, Senator Doherty Abrams, Senator Anwar,
Senator Anwar votes yes.
Senator Ciccarella, Senator Ciccarella. I can come back to you. Senator Flexer,
Senator Flexer votes yes.
Senator Kushner,
Senator Kushner votes yes.
Choice.
Senator Lesser,
Senator Lesser votes in the affirmative.
Senator Lopes.
Senator Lopes votes yes.
One more time for me.
Senator Lopes votes yes.
Thank you, sir. Senator McCrory.
Hey there, Senator McCrory votes in the affirmative.
Thank you, sir. Senator Summers,
Senator Summers votes yes.
Senator Winfield,
Senator Winfield in the affirmative.
Senator Ciccarella,
I apologize for the technical difficulties. Senator Ciccarella votes yes.
thank you, sir. And have we seen Senator
Thank you.
Minor? No.
I know he's stuck in another meeting, so I don't know, if I could just ask a little indulgence. Representative Wilson, did you hear back from Senator Minor?
I believe he's trying to get on.
Yeah, no, I haven't.
Senator Minor, is that you? Does he
Can I
need,
ask how late the votes will be left open on the remainder of the?
There he is.
Agenda.
He's there. He's there.
Senator Minor, 1 minute, Senator Summers. Senator Minor,
So I need to call Senator Minor's name, Madam Chair, but thank
I just
you.
want to make sure he's in. Do we
Oh.
see him?
Okay, he's here. I see him. Well, I see his name. Let me say that. Senator Minor.
Can't hear you. Nope, can't hear you. No, can't hear you.
Not
Hello.
connected.
There we
Hello.
go.
I need to see your, there you are.
Well,
Hi
this is
there.
about the 15th time I've said hello.
And to see your bright shining face,
So I'm
So-
a yes. I'm a
so-
yes on both.
you're a yes. Thank you.
All
We all
right.
set?
Yes,
Thank you.
we're all set. You're all set. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Madam Administrator, once we have the roll, then we'll talk about the next question.
Yes, ma'am. So total number voting 12, those voting yea 12, those voting nay 0, those abstaining 0, those absent not voting 1.
Thank you very much, Madam Administrator. The motion passes. Madam Administrator, can you suggest the time where the votes could be left open for the rest of this committee meeting?
Well, if it's a matter of, if we are taking voice votes, it would be for attendance
Yeah.
purposes. Is for a reason, just remember, I have to leave YouTube live up.
So let's say 3:30. Is 3:30 good for you, Senator Summers?
That's fine. I just needed to know because we have other big hearings going on.
Correct. It's 3:30. Why don't we say 3:30? That gives you time to close out, Madam
Well,
Administrator.
if it's for attendance purposes, everyone who is here is good.
Okay.
But we certainly can leave it open until 3:30 for anyone else who needs to come in. We only have a few people.
Right.
Right? We only have 2 House members, so.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. So item number B is proposed bills to be referred to Finance, Revenue, and
Hold
Bonding.
on.
I'll entertain a motion to move item number
Citizens have
1
a
from
right
2
in
under
peaceful
B
So moved.
Motion.
to Finance, Revenue, and
Second,
Bonding.
Malinsky.
Moved by
for redress of grievances
Secretary
for
Barry,
proper purpose.
Representative Nolan. Discussion?
Nope.
Seeing none, if you could all turn your mics on, off, on. And I'll entertain, without objection, all those in favor of moving items number 1 and 2 under section B to Finance, Revenue, and Bonding indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Aye.
Aye.
Okay.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? So ordered. Under item number C, proposed bills to be reserved for subject matter public hearing. Item number 3, proposed House Bill number 5002, an act expanding grants in lieu of taxes, payments to include manufacturing machinery, equipment exempt from property tax. Item number 4, House Bill number 5.
So moved by Rep. Porter.
An act is moved by Representative Porter.
No.
An act
Second.
Second.
seconded by
By
Representative Nolan. Concerning the unemployment trust fund, item number 5, proposed House Bill number 5004, an act concerning funding for behavioral health, mobile crisis intervention services for school students. Item number 6, proposed House Bill number 5005, an act concerning funding for the victim compensation program. Item number 7, proposed Senate Bill number 36, an act concerning funding for the farm viability grant program. Item number 8, proposed Senate Bill number 37, an act concerning funding for an expansion of home and community-based services for persons who are elderly or who have Alzheimer's disease. Item number 9, proposed Senate Bill number 38, an act concerning funding for the Housatonic River cleanup. Item number 10, proposed House Bill number 5073, an act increasing legislator salaries. Item number 11, proposed House Bill number 507, an act concerning funding for Operation Wingspan to assist in the recovery of stolen vehicles. Item number 12, proposed House Bill number 5080, an act concerning funding for dredging in Old Lyme. Item number 13, proposed Senate Bill number 107, an act concerning the teachers' retirement system health insurance subsidy. It's been moved and seconded. Without objection, I would like a voice vote. All those in favor indicate by
Madam Chair,
saying
Madam
aye. Wait a minute.
Aye.
Aye.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Aye.
I'm sorry.
Madam
There's a
Chair,
question.
Madam
Just-
Chair, before you go to questions, I'm a little confused.
Yeah.
So if I could get a little clarity, that would make my life so much better. My agenda numbers and your agenda numbers don't seem to match up.
Oh, I got this from you.
I agree. It's not the same agenda.
So if I may, if it's all right with you, Madam Chair, if I may go through the list one more time, and if I haven't characterized it properly, please correct me.
Okay,
So under section C, item number 1 is House Bill 5002. Item number 2 is 5003. Item number 3 is 5004. Item number 4 is 5005. Item number 5 is Senate Bill 36. Item number 6 is Senate Bill 37. Item number 7 is Senate Bill 38. Number 8 is 5073. Number 9 is 5074. Number 10 is 5080. And number 11 is Senate Bill 107. That's how my agenda lines up.
Okay, so I think when I got this yesterday, and C started with 3. So I think we're just off on the agenda numbers because 1 and 2 were under B.
Okay.
Yeah, so you're using yesterday's draft as opposed to the final agenda that got printed.
Yeah.
Yep. Mike,
So you need a
Representative France had a question.
I know he
before we-
does. I just want to make sure that we're all done with the Madam Administrator. Are you all set now? So
I am all set. Thank you.
all right. Senate Representative France.
That was going to be the point that I was making, was just the agenda numbers. It's been clarified. Thank you.
Okay. All right. So we have the exact bill numbers. Just the number is different.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So without objection, all those in, we will have a voice vote. All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
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 Any
Aye.
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 I hate this system. I really do.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? The motion carries. We have section D, proposed bills to be drafted. Is there any change to this, Madam Administrator, from what I have in my hand? I have 2 items.
That's correct, Madam Chair.
Proposed Senate Bill number 34, an act concerning funding for the Covered Connecticut program, and proposed Senate Bill number 111, an act concerning funding for childcare programs. Is that correct, Madam Administrator? All righty. So I'll entertain a motion for this.
Moved
By Abercrombie?
Moved by Representative Walker, seconded by Representative Abercrombie. Without objection, I'll entertain a voice vote on these bills to be drafted. All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
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 Any opposed? Any abstentions? Motion carries. Item number E, concepts to be raised. Madam Administrator, I have 19 of them. How many do you have?
I have 19, ma'am.
Okay. An act concerning revisions to the teachers' retirement system. An act concerning the Teachers Retirement Board and valuations of the teachers' retirement system. An act concerning library service for persons who are blind, visually impaired, or have other disabilities. An act concerning placing the State Contracting Standards Board within the legislative department. An act concerning disbursement of municipal revenue sharing account funds. An act concerning legislative approval of the expenditure of the federal block grant funding. An act concerning the legislative commissioner's recommendation for technical revisions to statutes affecting appropriations. An act concerning the Tobacco Settlement Trust Fund and the sale of tobacco products. An act concerning legislative oversight and approval for the expenditure of the opioid litigation settlement funds. An act concerning establishing a task force on substance use disorder services and the expenditure of opioid litigation settlement funds. An act concerning funding received by the state under the Federal American Rescue Plan Act. An act concerning rate increases for community service providers. An act concerning payments to municipalities in lieu of property taxes. An act concerning establishing a council on mental and behavioral health program oversight. An act concerning accountability for the expenditure of funds received by the state. An act concerning equity in the governor's budget. An act concerning funding to test for PFAS in shellfish. An act reestablishing the homeowners elderly and disabled circuit breaker tax relief program. And act number 19, an act concerning the Mashantucket Pequot and Mohegan Fund. Moved by Representative Walker, seconded by Nolan, Representative Nolan. Without objection, I'll entertain a voice vote for this item. All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
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 Yeah.
Any
Aye.
opposed? Any abstentions? The motion carries. I'll entertain, Madam Administrator, do we have an announcement of time and date of next meeting?
Yes, we do, Madam Chair. So on Monday, February 28th at 9 a.m., the Appropriations and Human Services Committees will hold a joint public hearing on the Appendix K Medicaid waiver amendments to the DDS/DSS waivers. And immediately following that public hearing, we will be holding, each committee will hold a committee meeting to act on those waiver amendments. And votes cannot be held open, as you all know, because we need to assure that the committees are acting in concurrence.
Thank you very much, Madam Administrator. Representative Walker.
Everybody have a good day.
Representative France.
Good job.
Thank you, Madam Chair, and have a great day. Enjoy the
I'll
weekend.
entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Oh, wait a minute, sorry.
No.
We can't adjourn. We're gonna recess until 3:30.
3:30, yeah.
I gotta get back into the swing of things,
Thank you. Thank you, everybody.
at which time we will adjourn. Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Aye, thank you.
Madam Administrator, are you going to be staying on the call?
Yes, ma'am, I am.
Thank you. Just trying to silence my phone. Right back.
All right, guys. I'll see you all later.
Okay, thank you, Kathy.
Bye.
So just, Madam Administrator, just for clarification on the arbitration award, where that is closed fully now, or can
Correct.
that?
Correct.
Okay, so it's just currently on our committee that we just did, that you're going to stay open till 3:30, is it?
Yes, really
Okay.
for attendance purposes, yeah.
Okay, I just wanted to share that with others. Thank you.
have it. Okay,
Hi, Susan.
yes,
Hi, my phone died on me. I had to change devices. Did I miss a vote?
you did not.
Okay, thank you.
You were recorded for the roll call vote, so you're good.
I appreciate it. Have a good weekend.
Thank you, you too.
Good afternoon, Susan. It's Melissa. I just wanted to double check our House Republican members. Do we have anybody missing a vote on the agenda item?
Yes, Representative Pavlak-D'Amato.
Okay, she's the only one?
She's the only one, I believe, from your side.
She was in the queue for attendance.
Yes, but not for the vote, Liz.
Yeah. Okay, great. Thank you so much, Susan. You guys have a great weekend.
Thank you, you too. Yeah, Liz, she didn't make the vote.
Oh, okay. And then, Joshua Hall and Senator Doherty Abrams are the only other two I didn't see.
That's correct. That's correct. Everybody else is accounted for. I'm not exactly sure why we're staying open, but anywho.
Okay, so what exactly is happening at 3:30 then? If we just went through the award and then the vote?
We will adjourn it. We will adjourn at 3:30. Remember, Ben, we're still on YouTube Live.
Okay, I just want to be clear. Sorry, forgot.
Hey, Sue.
Yes.
Just want to say thanks for all you guys are doing. I know it's crazy keeping up with us. You and Taylor are doing a wonderful job. And since there's nothing else for us for the rest of the day, have a nice weekend, you and Taylor.
Thank you. You too.
All right,
Thanks,
everybody else,
Representative.
and all those, have a good weekend.
You too.
Madam Administrator,
Yes, Senator.
how are you? My apologies. I am, running back and forth here. So we are concluded with today's business. Okay. And I voted and all
You're good.
clear.
You're good.
Okay. Okay. Have a good one, Sue.
Thank you. You too.
Watch the slip sliding up there.
Yeah.
Yeah. It wasn't pretty. Okay. Be well.
Thank you. Bye. All right, will you all do me a favor, and if Representative Hall comes on, because I think he's the only one unaccounted for at this point, would you let me know? I've got to go enter the votes and record the action, okay? Thank you.
No problem.
Taylor, do you need us?
I'm okay.
Susan,
Hi, Representative.
we didn't have any votes in that basic committee meeting, just on the, right?
That's correct. We just did voice votes, so you're good.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
Yep.
I did hear you say something else, but all right, thank you. Have a
You
good
got
weekend.
it. Have a great weekend.
Hi, Representative.
Hello.
Let me get Madam Administrator back on.
Hi, Kara.
Hi. Well, I thought the votes that I had to vote on were closed, but then the voice vote I was on for, but, so what else do I have to vote for still?
No, yeah, you missed the roll call vote on the
Yep.
House resolution, and then we have you for attendance and for the voice votes on everything else, so you're good.
So I'm all set. Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hello, Representative Hall.
How you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
Good.
Let's see if we can get Madam Administrator back on. There she is.
Hi there. How are you?
How you doing? How's it going?
Doing okay, thank you. So we've got you now for attendance purposes. You did miss the roll call vote on the arbitration award, but now we've got you for attendance.
Okay.
Okay, so you're all set.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a
Take care.
good
Bye.
weekend. Bye.
You too.
All right, so we have somebody who took attendance, right, my love?
Yes, I think both Ben and Liz did.
Okay, so just make sure if you would shoot them an email. Ben's still on. That's good. Oh, they're both still on. Okay,
Yeah, no, in fact, I'm entering the attendance for the public hearing now.
perfect.
And I
Thank
have
you.
the meeting.
Thank you. So it's up to you whether or not you want to stay on.
All right.
All right.
So
Otherwise, you can go and
the only absent is Senator Abrams, correct?
correct.
Okay.
Okay.
All righty.
All righty. Thank you. I'm going to go back to entering my votes.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye.
Have a good weekend.
Thank you, Liz. You too. Thank you for everything this week. Thank you. Don't know what I'd do without you. Thank you.
Bye, Liz.
Bye.